Camp in a Box campers, welcome to your very last week of camp this summer. We're so excited that you joined us. We get to end on a really special activity for our youngest campers here. So I want you to go get your box and you're going to look for this little packet right here. It's got some marshmallows, some chocolate, some graham crackers, and then this really cool book. So I'm going to start with this book here because Curious George is one of my favorite characters. And this one, he is going on a camping adventure. So this is a great chance to sit down with your favorite person and have them read this to you, or you can read it with them and see all the silly things that happens to Curious George as he goes camping. And the way he ends this book is the way we're gonna end out our week, is with making s'mores. So if you've made a s'more, you know how awesome they are. If you've never made a s'more before, now is the best time for a treat here at the end of summer camp. So what you need to do is, again, you're gonna have this pack that has marshmallows, graham crackers, chocolate. This is everything that you'll need to actually make the s'more. But before we make the s'more, we need to talk about fire safety, because one of the best ways to make a s'more is via a campfire. Now you will need your parents' help for this. Parents, if you're watching, there is a video that we made for last week for some of our older campers about how to make a campfire. That will give you some great tips on how to start a fire, what you need if you've never started a fire before. For our campers though, if you are able to make a campfire, if your parents are able to make one for you, you want to make sure that you stay super safe around the fire. So you'll see here our fire is contained in an actual fire pit. Miss Chelsea and I are nowhere near the fire right now. It's a nice small fire. We don't need anything super large for our purposes. And when we go to roast our s'mores, we'll talk a little bit more about safety with roasting our s'mores in there as well. But again, we have all the way paper towels, we have them anchored down so they're not going to get into the fire, anything like that. Always make sure when the fire is going that you have an adult around with you. It is really important to stay super safe around a fire and make sure you have some way to put it out so your parents can help you with that. Now onto the really exciting part. We're gonna get our s'mores ready here. So I'm gonna rip into our bag. And what we are going to do, the best way to do a s'more is to get ready. So we do have our marshmallows. I'm gonna hold that to the end. I'm gonna hand Miss Chelsea our graham crackers so she can get those opened up for me. And then you've got enough to make 4 s'mores here. Now you could eat them all yourself, but this is a great chance. Again, I have my friend Miss Chelsea with me. Maybe you can have your parents or your brother or your sister with you, or if you've had a friend with you during this time, they can come and make a s'more with you during that. So what we're gonna do, Miss Chelsea's got her graham crackers, I've got mine. You're gonna lay your 2 graham crackers out here. I'll give Miss Chelsea some chocolate, and I'm gonna get my chocolate here. I'll hand. Thank you, Miss Chelsea. Yes, ma'am. And then now you can do your chocolate either way. You can sit it like that, Miss Chelsea. I like to break mine in half so it covers that entire graham cracker. And the next part we're going to do is get our marshmallows. So I'm going to get mine and I'll let Miss Chelsea touch her own.
Thank you.
Now we have these roasting sticks here for us. These ones are really nice, but you can also just use, if you find a stick that your parents can sharpen and just kind of clean it off in the fire a little bit. If you have roasting sticks, that's great. If you just have like bamboo skewers, you just have to be very careful. Ours are metal, so that means when the metal gets in the fire, it's gonna get really hot, so we only wanna hold it right here with the wood part. And the other important thing is to make sure your parents help you put your marshmallow on. So they're not really sharp, but they could hurt. So you wanna just stick it on gently. And you wanna push it most of the way, not all the way down, because you get all the way down, it's gonna be really hard to get your marshmallow off. But you're kinda near the top, but enough so it's holding your marshmallow. Now here's the important part. Since that's metal, I'm only gonna hold the wood part, and if I ever have to walk with my roasting stick, I need to point it straight up to the sky, because if I move around like this, I could hit somebody, and that probably wouldn't be very nice. So once you're ready for the fire and your parents are watching or the adults are watching you, you're going to lower this towards the fire. And now here's the fun part. You can either let it sit right above. If you like your marshmallow super toasty, you can stick it in the fire. But you can keep it here as long as you'd like. I caught mine on fire, so good safety tip. I'm not gonna run it around. I'm gonna hold it up and blow it right on out. So you wanna make sure that you don't swing around, because the marshmallows, when they get hot and melty, they can fling off your sticks. You just have to be very careful. Now here's the best part about the s'mores. Once you're done, get your parents' help for this, because ours are a little long. You put your marshmallow down, take your other graham cracker. Oh, mine's sticking a little bit. I'm gonna put my roasting stick down. And now I have my wonderful s'more. Thank you guys for doing Camp in a Box with us this summer. We hope you have an awesome rest of your week and enjoy these tasty s'mores. Ready? Cheers!